Hello YouTube. In this video I want to talk with you about calf training. Calf training is something I never really cared about until around 2 years ago. Because of my background, I was playing football and then basketball, so my calves were always getting a ton of work from plyometrics and just running all the time. And I really didn't care about hypertrophy at that time, especially for my legs. And then when I started actually lifting weights, doing powerlifting and everything, the calves were not even an afterthought. I just never thought about them because I didn't care. I was so focused on squat, bench, deadlift, getting my strength up, and the rest of my body was getting bigger. So having smaller calves didn't bother me. I also thought that they made my thighs look bigger because my calves were so small that it sort of had that interesting impact on visuals that I enjoyed. And then around 2 years ago, I realized that I really should start working my calves. And I was met with difficulties right off the bat, which made me basically lose all progress, and I didn't really gain any size at all, even though I tried. And I think it's a story that a lot of people go through when you see all the jokes about, oh, calves don't grow, you're born with big calves or you don't, it's impossible to grow, blah, blah, blah. To a certain extent, I understand that, and in this video, I want to convince you that there is a way. And I think I found the way. I'm going to tell you about it. But first, what was my problem with calf training? Well, my calves got bigger from plyometrics. So at first, I just started doing bodyweight movements. What I found was that the stimulus was not enough. I would get a big pump, right? That's good. The calves look good, but there would be no growth from it. So then, of course, I started looking at machines. I started looking at weight training, right? Weight training for the rest of my body worked, so why not calves? Well, first thing I tried was the one where you have pads and you basically pick the pad up and you do calf raises. I have never in my life found a machine that hurts my lower back more than this one. The pain I got in my lumbar spine from that thing with like 100 pounds was unmatched. And no matter what position I did, if I switched, if I tried on many machines at many gyms, it never felt right. It felt awful. So that was discarded. After that, I tried with the sitting one, sitting calf raises. And it worked for a while. I actually got some good results. My calves were getting bigger. I could really feel, I was doing them properly and everything. I was feeling the stretch at the bottom. And then I started getting knee pain. And I got a type of knee pain that I wasn't familiar with, because knee pain, for anyone who played sports, sadly it's something you just have to deal with. I had terrible ACL pain from football and I destroyed my ACL. I had very bad tendonitis from basketball and I got a pretty bad sprain on my patellar tendon. So knee pain, I knew all about it. This type of knee pain was inside the knee, which I have never felt, and it didn't hurt on squats or deadlift, but I couldn't do overhead press because when I locked my knees to be stable on the overhead press, the pain was insane. So I decided it was not worth it and I stopped. And the reason why I got knee pain from it, actually I sort of pieced it together talking to other people who had the same problem, is because on all of those machines, usually the pad is not adjustable. You cannot move the pad up or down the leg. It's on top of the knee. That's it. So all the stress of you doing your knee raises is straight on top of the knee, which never happens when you do any type of exercise because your quads are supposed to elongate to take the strain off of the knee, which it doesn't do in the case of a calf raise. So this is why. So these two don't work. Body weight didn't work. I tried to do calf raises standing up with dumbbells in my hands, and that's more of a personal issue, but the neutral position with just a neutral grip and my shoulders in a normal position hurts my shoulders. I don't know why. It's something I have to deal with, that I just avoid because my shoulders clearly don't like it. And I think it's because instead of having a stretch in the traps to catch the weight. For some reason, my rotator cuff stretch and they take some of the blunt of the weight, which doesn't feel good. But that's with heavy weight and with static holding. So it's something that's easy to avoid. But another option for calves that is not there. I tried donkey raises, same thing, lower back didn't like it. So I was out of options. So I thought to myself, okay, I really want to get bigger calves because I'm at a point where my upper leg is 26 inches. My lower leg is 16 inches. The discrepancy is getting way too big. Now it doesn't look good anymore. It looks really strange. So I want bigger calves. What can I do? So I did research and I finally, after a ton of work, stumbled upon 3 things that I think is going to grow my calves. It's Toshiki raises, which are explosive high pulls with a lot of focus on the calf extension at the top. Piana raises, which are basically calf raises, but with a barbell, so the weight is in front of you instead of on the top of your body or to the sides, with a good squeeze at the top and a slow negative, but no stretch at the bottom. And the stretch portion is 100% reserved to sitting calf raises with an easy bar. And that's where I really push on the calf, I stretch it, I do tons of volume. So the first 2 movements I do with heavy weight, 6 to 12 reps, 6 to 10 reps. So it's lower, it's less volume. And for the ones sitting, I do it with less weight and I do 100 reps. I kill myself with the pump. I have no proof that this will work. I have no proof that it's going to grow my calves, but I'm going to document it. So I'm going to film it, I'm going to get stronger on all of these movements, and let's see what it does, right? If you're interested in hearing more about the movements, they are all in the playlist. You can all access them. And if you want to know more about what I want to do with my calves, it's in the Road to Bigger Calves video. So everything is available. So that's that. If you're like me and you want bigger calves, but you've tried more orthodox methods and they didn't work, maybe try this out. It might work for you. And we might look back on this video one day and think, wow, we were completely wrong. Or, hey, it actually worked. So let's see, let's have some fun, because training calves is not fun. And thank you for watching. Tell me your thoughts in the comments and have a good day.